Get started. This is break number 4,493. This one is called Show Me the Money, and we have a 25% filler to run. It is going to fill up our remaining 8 spots in this break. Your fillers, we have Sherry W, Ricardo V for 2, Jason N, Alex M, Davin M, Brandon S, Perry for 2, Tom H, Jason N, Floyd S, Daryl M, Casper for 2, Andrew A for 2, Lefty for 2, Alex M, Sean J, Brandon C, Tina, Phil C, M Wang, Eric T for 2, Blake D for 2, Jason D for 2, Blake D for 2, Travis A. 32 names. Top 8 are going to make it on in to the break. And we're going to go 6 times for your top 8. Good luck. 652 of you DJs still hanging out. That's wild. Top 8. We've got Jason D, Eric T, Daryl M, Phil C, Tom H, Lucky Lefty, Sherry W, and Sean J making it on in. You guys are in. Apologies to the bottom 24 who did not make it in the break. I'm sorry. Top 8 were good right there. Y'all are in. Got one, says Phil. Congrats, Phil. I apologize if you missed. You'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Alright, so your combo teams in this one, the White Sox and the Marlins, the Rockies and the Brewers, and the Rays and the Blue Jays. I do really want to go over the format really quickly with you guys in this one. So the top 5 highest serial numbers in the break will move on into a duck race. If you are the winner of the duck race, you will receive this card right here, which is a PSA 10 Shohei Ohtani to 25. That one's about a $600 comp. If you are second, you will get the to 17 Rose Gold PSA 9. That is about $250. If you are third place, you will get the PSA 10 Refractor. It's about a $100 card. If you are fourth, you will get the Aqua PSA 9, which is about a $75 card. And if you are fifth, you will get the Refractor PSA 9, about a $50 card. So top 5 serial numbers. I thought it'd be fun to do 5 serials. And I'll show you those cards better when we do your team draw. But all right, we've got Zach Lee up top all the way down to Sean J on the bottom. We're going to go 5 times. 5 times on your names and 5 times on your teams. Good luck. You had me at PSA Refractor. I wanted to do something different, something fun. I always like to do different things. This one, I had this one planned for last week, actually, and we didn't get to run it. Phil C up top, all the way down to Robert Knight on the bottom. Yeah, I had this one planned for last week, and then we swapped out of it, so like, we gotta do that one this week. Diamondbacks on top, Nationals on bottom. 5 times for your teams. 2, 3, 4, and that is 5 with the Rangers up top. All the way down to the Yankees on bottom. Phil C, you've got the Rangers. Eric T with the Padres. Kevin R with the Phillies. Dan Lee with the Astros. Andrew C with the Nationals. Rob Kirk with the... and to clarify, one person could receive 2... it is only the top 5 serial numbers, 1 duck race. So if you have multiple spots, you can receive multiple cards. Randall with the Mariners, Jazz with the Guardians, Lefty with the Royals. It's not 5 independent races. Mark T with the A's, Ryan G with the Red Sox, Ronnie D with the Rockies and Brewers, Sherry with the Giants, Paul B with the Reds, Eric S with the White Sox Marlins, Zach Lee with the Mets, Andrew H with the Twins, Davin with the Rays and Blue Jays, Sean J with the Cardinals, Michael S with the Braves, Davin with the Tigers, Christian H with the Cubs, Mark K with the Dodgers, Daryl with the Angels, Tom H with the Pirates, Jason D with the Diamondbacks, and Robert Knight with the Yankees. Oh, yes, if a team has multiples in the... Yes, it's the top 5. Yes, any team can have all 5. They can just sweep. Yes, yep. You are correct. In that regard, yes. A team can have multiple serial numbers in the top 5. Correct. Appreciate that, Alex. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Rush, that one team could potentially get 3 of the 5 spots. It's the top 5 highest serial numbers. So you are absolutely correct. Rush, a true sharp, yes. Rush, a true sharp. All right, let's grab some penny sleeves, top loads. I know, look at that JJ101. Look at that Dilly Super Fractor. Both of those cards hit our bounties. Braves for Cubs being offered. I don't remember. I haven't done many of the baseball breaks lately. I've been deferring on baseball lately.
That's why I'm watching it. I feel it.
All right. We'll start off with logo. So here's the 5 cards. By the way, the Chrome, that's prize number 1. Prize number 2 is a Rose Gold PSA 9 to 17. PSA 10 Refractor is number 3. Number 4 is the Aqua to 75 PSA 9, and then the Shohei Refractor PSA 9. Those are your 5. Those are your 5 cards. We'll start off with good old logo Fractor.
That's fun.
Put the logo Fractor packs on the bottom. Rip open our base packs first. Just base in here. I guess we can hit some buybacks of Ohtani, Judge. Can't hit a buyback of Cal Raleigh. Unfortunately, no Cal Raleigh in this product. Not even an insert. How dare they? How dare they? Alright, show me some Ohtanis, please. Show me a Judge. Or just show me a bunch of base. Ben Rice, Recefo, Skeensy, Jerkson Profar, Sale, McKenzie, Jimenez. Nope, nada. No buyback possibilities right there. Alright. Show me a good logo Fractor parallel. See blue in here. RGL turns hat backwards and pulls fire. Mason Miller. I love the logo Fractor parallels. Frankie Alvarez, Trey Turner, Carlos Rodriguez for the Brew Crew. Blue, our first numbered card of the break is going to be Drew Thorpe. Thorpe is going to set the high at 59. 59 of 150. So 59, your current high. I don't think it'll stay for that long, but you never know. You never know. 59 might be good for this break. It might hold up the whole way through. Purple in here. There is Jackson Jobe on the rookie logo Fractor. IKF, Yu Darvish. Power players of Jacob Wilson on the I think that's just a standard insert. And then a purple on the back, Shane Bieber, 44 of 250. That's also going to qualify for a high for right now. Jacob Wilson, yeah, non-numbered on the Wilson. Shout out to you guys. 646 watching. It is 11:58 at night. You guys are awesome. A lot of love all night long tonight. So both cards currently qualifying for our top 5. Both cards are good right now. And we have another logo Fractor. Caveman says, man, I sure hope you pull something big for Drew to turn around my luck. I will probably stay for the next break. I think I'm going to stay for the next break. Feel good. Headache's gone away. That's about damn time. What does the target number mean on the bounty? Exclamation point bounty. It's the serial number that we are looking for in this break. Just our bounty program that we do for our breaks adds an extra layer of fun to our breaks. You need to be in a break to be able to hit a bounty. Usually I should just start off with that. That's the most important information. There's a Shohei. That is a $20 Shohei, assuming he wins MVP. Motown says, I'm finishing up my work cleanup so I hit the road and be at the West Coast Card Show when they open in a 6-hour drive. You're going to be there at 6 in the morning? Really? Dylan Cruz, rookie. Jake DeGrom. I wouldn't wake up for a 6 a.m. for a card show. Even when I was doing the National with ComC, it was like 6:45, wake up, be there at 7:30, doors open at 8. That was too early. Probably going to be a $20 Shohei going to the Dodgers, going to Mark K. I dusted him in all the national packs, so I need to get Mark K something good in this break. We have gold in this pack. On the back, we've got Rafi Devers and Yoshida. Mike Trout on the logo for the Angels. And Gordon Graceffo. And gold. of Jose Ramirez, 10 of 50, which as of right now, that is going to stick up on the board. Because that's only our third numbered card. 10 is going to be up on the board for... See how long that one's up there. 10 of 50, Jose Ramirez gets put on the board. Actually, I'm doing this the dumb way. These cards are automatically good, so I just need to remember the low. Final pack of logo. Aqua in here. There's Zach DeZenzo. Have a good night, Jeff. Zach Gallen, Kyle Tucker. Mason Wynn is going to be on your Future Stars. And from Milwaukee, that is William Contreras, 124 of 199. I think William Contreras is our highest numbered card so far. So that's going to qualify for right now Milwaukee with the Rockies, Ronnie D. These are our 4 highest cards right now. The floor is a whopping 10. 10 is the floor right now. 10 will get you on the board. We will do Bowman Jumbo. We haven't done a Bowman Jumbo in a minute. 3 autos in Jumbo. A lot of decent prospects. The Milwaukee Brewers, Colorado Rockies combo spot is like a ridiculous powerhouse in this one box. And then Dusty and everything else. So, good luck, Ronnie. This is your box right here. Greatness loading of Dylan Cruz. Got Jack Penny. Alejandro Rosario. Let me actually do this right. So, sorting it as we go. Brito, Cam Caminiti, and Mitch Jeb. And then just a bunch of paper, which will go to the correct teams. And a Andrew Painter, Scouts 100 on the back. It's midnight. You guys can let loose. I don't care. I don't care. Any kids watching after midnight are bad kid? No, that's not true. We have Cruises, Capital Cards and Collectibles. Greatness Loading, Kobe Mayo. Walker Jenkins. Jesus Lopez, Conrad Kaysen. Blake Walter, Herbert Cruz. Luis Pena, 111 of 150. I think that's going to knock off the Jose Ramirez. Milwaukee with another one. I think I see a pink paper in here too. Pink paper, Emiliano Petro, 52 of 175. Thank you, Kiwi. Petru and Felnin Celestin. Alright, so 52. I am sorry. What's going off the... Oh my god, this is confusing already. So 52 is going to go right there. There's our 5. And Luis Pena is going to knock off Jose Ramirez. Oh boy. This is going to be an interesting format. I should have put a little more thought into this. Luis Pena is going to be solid right there. So I'm sorry to Bieber at 44. You are gone. And here are our 5. Nope, Bieber's back up. Okay. Here's our 5 highest serial numbers right now. The floor is 44. The floor is 44. 44, 52, 59, 111, and 124. Get the Hitman math emo. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. JML got out of doing the right break.
Not doing anything.
Nope, he says no math for me. Trout catch of the day. Rhett Lauder, Matt Shaw. It's okay. I just need to get a format and I'm good. Kurtz, JJ Weatherholt. Just paper and Jose De Paula. JML pieced out of this one quick. He said, no way, no how.
I love doing this.
He said, all that math, no thank you. Just keep knocking off the lowest. Well, you got to keep them in order to know who is the lowest. It's okay. It's not that tough. Red rookie of Kobe Mayo. Cobb Hightower, Colt Emerson, Hampton, Jack Lyons, Laura. I was told there'd be no math. Math and sports cards, those things don't mix. Rojas. Math and sports cards, just pay me 120% comps and we're good.
Sit around.
We didn't come here. Oh my gosh. Weed math, says Tim. Rockstar rookies of Jacob Wilson. There is Eldridge, Montero, Ugart, Wolcott, and Caldwell. Owen Wild. Franklin Reyes. No numbered cards recently. We're still looking for 3 autos. We've not hit an auto in a minute. I think our first auto might be right here behind Nick York. It's Eduardo Quintero. Eduardo Quintero going to the Dodgers. Going to Mark K. Quintero on the auto. Leo Pena, Payne, Jesus Mate base. Morejo, right. Tibbs, Johnson Luis. When I see math equations on the board, I just solve them, says Tim. Fire insurance equals
Oh my god.
2 months. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I know there's still some big cards that have yet to surface from this one. Tim is Rain Man, that's right. Tim is Strain Man. As in a good strain of weed. Kurtz on the VIP. Chase Burns, DeBarge, Marco Torres, Mooney, and Penn. 1 + 1 = 420 Blaze. You guys figured out the Tim math. Christian Moore. That's the old Timmy math right there. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, he says. Rookie. Where are our autos at? More paper. Bazana's bases loaded cards. Nibble Mariano, Bryce Rainier, Spacenzio, Bershenin, Showalter. 28. Oh my gosh. Don't be teaching kids things in this chat. Jacob Mizorowski on the Scouts 100. Mizorowski, I don't know if he's going to make it into update this year. He might be a 2026 rookie, which is kind of weird. Still looking for 2 autos in this box. We have yet to pull a Superfractor from Bowman this year. There's an auto. It's Fabian Lopez for the Miami Marlins. Marlins are a combo with the White Sox. Going to Eric S. in this break. McGolan, Jenkins, password. He got called up. Justinction Garcia. Emil Morales. He called up password. I saw that. Drew knows math. Oh my god. You guys are funny. One more auto. Looking for it. Rockstar rookies of Adele Amador. Greatness loading of McGonigal. Wolcott VIP. Tibbs, Montillo, Miller, and Snard and your chromiums. And Aiden Miller is going to be on the Scouts 100. Does any team actually want to win the AL West? Apparently not. Apparently not. Nobody wants to win. Red rookie of Adele Amador, and I think your final auto might be behind it. Nate Nanquil, 434 of 499. Pretty much stick it on the board for the A's. I think that one's going to stick. 434 is going to be good. I'm sure that one's going to be there at the end. That's going to be a reptilian of Ismael Javier. I think 434 is probably a lock. Hold Emerson. I don't see a world where it's not a lock. A's M's always an under, says Tim. You're not wrong. Did you see the Raja stuff? I don't even know what you're talking about. Goonier, we just pulled a Drew Brees on-card autograph. Sorry, Bieber, you're out. 434 the ceiling, and 52 is the floor in this break. Gimme it, he says. It was from iMac. It was to like 49. It was super nice. We have Kobe Mayo, Cooper Pratt, Nanquil, Speckle of just Brasenzo, Brasenzo, 80 of 299. That one's going to qualify right now. The Mariners and the Yankees in the playoffs. I do not want to see the Mariners and the Yankees in the playoffs. Just the Mariners. Sam Vasello. He, like, turned back and stared at me. No, Yankees can stay home this year.
We're going to send your asses home.
I didn't realize what's out there when you say cards don't surface. Our taco and fantasy showed me an ungodly amount of stuff tonight. Like what? So I apologize, Petrie. You are off, and 80 is going to go right there. Our new floor is 59. 59 is the floor right now. And let's go ahead and do our other jumbo. Our other jumbo in this break is going to be Chrome Jumbo. I don't know what he's saying back there. He's just yapping. He's just yapping. JML, a professional yapper. He said they're going to send our asses home in the playoffs. That's what he said. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I am from New York.
He's a Florida man. Florida man who likes a New York baseball team. It's very weird. Very strange. Barking dogs. We've got Shane McClanahan, 165 of 199. I think that's going to be on our board right now. Corey Seager, power players. Churio on the 90. Locklear refractor. Whitcomb and Burroughs. Shane McClanahan and the Rays are going to get on the board. And I apologize to Drew Thorpe, but you are gone. 80 is now the new low. McClanahan goes right. Wow, McClanahan's way up there. So here are our current top 5. Brasenzo, Pena. Milwaukee has 2. Milwaukee has 2, Tampa Bay, and the A's. All the small market teams for a chance at the 5 Shoheis. It was in the last break, Goonier. Purple in here. This might be an auto. Good luck. It's for the Rockies. It's 11 of 299. Bradley Blaylock auto. Team color for the Rockies. Rockies in this break are with the Brewers, Ronnie. Giancarlo All-Etch of Chris Sale. Isaac Collins is a pretty good refractor right now, actually. Reagans and Waltrip. Isaac Collins stuff been selling a little bit. The Brewers have been red hot. In this break, we've got this Jumbo. We've also got Finest, and we have Delight. Lane Thomas, PCA. Zach Gallen, Matt Chapman. I don't think that's a variation. It is not. Yaz and Volpe. Need some one-touches. Pedro Martinez on the Ultraviolet All-Stars. Nice one for Boston right there. Red Sox Ryan G in this break. Don't think that's over $100. That's not bad. These are somewhat rare. Tatis, Fortune 15, Stevenson, Cowser, James Wood, rookie, Cody Bellinger. Well, you can work out a deal with our boy Andrew H, who he pulled that one in that last break. If you show me a super. We have not hit any supers tonight. It's really sad. Every time of the year the Marlins did good, they're tearing apart. Yep. Our next auto is for the Royals. Going to lefty, and that is Tyler Gentry. Schwarbs, David Festa, Christian Campbell, and Marco Luciano. The Marlins, every few years, they just put together a sneaky good team. Nathaniel Lowe, Waka, All-Etch of Treek Scooble, Tucker, Ryan Mountcastle, Refractor, Lockridge, and Ty France. I miss Ty France. Ty France was amazing for us. We have a blue lava in here. Good luck. There's Deshaun Kiersey. Not an auto right here. Bo Bichette, 4 of 150 for Toronto. Happy Kobe Day. Yep, 824. We got Cunha Matata, Kevin Alcantara, Kobe Mayo, Refractor. Connor Montero and Clayton Kershaw. Renfro, Quan, Glaber Day, Dylan Cease, Gentry, Skeensy on the Future Stars, Mike Tuckman, Joe Musgrove, River Ryan, and there is Simeon, Marcus Simeon. Future Star, Paul Skeens. Blue, True Blue in here. Not an auto. That is Michael Waka, 142 of 150 for the Royals. That's going to take over on the board. I believe that's going to get a spot. Austin Riley, Andrew Vaughn, Cavadas Refractor, Blake Dunn, and Christopher Morel. Yeah, Michael Waka, 142. I believe that's going to take over for 80. 80, you are off the board. I'm sorry. And 142 is going to be right here. So here's a new look at our top 5. 111 is your floor. 124, 142, 165, and 434. Did you know he has a restaurant down here called Sliders where they make hammer? I had no idea that Breeze had a restaurant in New Orleans. Tyler Fitzgerald, Will Wagner, Saganu, Volpe, Future Star, Class A, Chris Bryant, Javier Sanoja, and Tristan Casas. Should have one more auto in this box. I believe we've only seen 2 so far. I could be wrong. Kodai Senga. Pedro Leon, 217 of 499. That's going to make the board. Houston, that's Dan Lee. There you go, Dan. Pedro Leon. Not a great box of jumbo, though. Tatis, Shea Whitcomb, Leon, and Sale. Pedro Leon, our second highest card so far, so that one hit the board pretty high up there. I apologize. Luis Pena, at 111, you are gone. This card's going to slot in right there. So Astros knocking one of the Milwaukee spots off the board. And our final pack of jumbo. We still have Finest and Delight in this one. Need a judge. I'm trying to hit you a judge, Robert. Bryce Harper on the Fortune 15. Jeremy Pena, Yaz, Warren, and Skeensy. We got Finest coming up next. Alright, Topps Finest coming up next, and then we will end with Delight. We don't have any one-touches yet, which is also a little worrisome in this break. We need to see some really nice cards in these last 2 boxes. Alright, we've got Christian Yelich, McCutcheon, Will Wagner, Richard Fitz, Holiday. Our first auto is for Detroit. It's going to David M. That's Trey Sweeney. 104 of 200, Jung-Hoo Lee, not high enough to make the board. Soto on the creators, Refractor creators of Albies for the Braves, and Matt Shaw. Not Finest NBA. What's wrong with Finest NBA? What's wrong with it? We've hit some nice cards from Finest. You can't say that we haven't. It's just I don't know. I can't really explain it. I feel like in baseball, there's just less stars than other sports. I guess that would be my evaluation. Junior Caminero, Mike Trout. The markets are just hotter for football and basketball in general. Salvi Perez on the X-Fractor. Did not make any Rangers. Oh, are you getting dusted? I'm sorry, Phil. Julio, 13 of 15 on the rare. That's cool. I'm a one-touch out for the Mariners. That is a bias. That's a bias one-touch right there. 13 of 15, Julio Rodriguez. Christian Campbell on the X-Fractor. Saganu on the debut. Ben Rice Refractor, and Dylan Cruz. There's a lot more players in baseball. I mean, there's more players in football, but like a lot of them don't get cards, you know. $30? Okay, maybe not. That's crazy. A Julio to 15 sold for $30. That's crazy. I would buy this for $26 for the PC and not even think twice. That's wild. 13 of 15 rare Julio. It's crazy. $26 last sold. Unbelievable.
I buy it for
$26. I'm not even blinking an eye. I'm just snap buying that card. A card of a player like that in another store is yes, that's exactly why I'm like very confused when they say $16 or $26. Trey Turner on the X Fractor. Kobe Mayo, 6 of 150. Not high enough. I think this one might make the board, though. 167 of 200. I think that's good to crack the board. Aaron Judge on the Creators. DeZenzo and Simeon. I mean, we like J-Rod up here. He's a, young superstar in the game. He's, 23 years old, 24 years old. Be around for another 10, 15 years. 15 years, maybe. 167 is going to knock off that one, and it's going to be good for right here, number 3, right in the center of the pack. I don't know about that Rush. He's a second half player, yes. Gunnar Henderson, X Fractor Keichel, Luis Daniel Acuna, Spencer Schwellenbach, and Zach Veen. Yeah, we love Julio up in the PNW. No one touches yet in this break. I'm sorry, y'all.
Got it. Something will happen here.
JML set me up for dusting you guys in this one.
Oh, I did it.
Caden Dana. Connor Norby, 233 of 350. That one's gonna chart going to the Marlins on the Connor Norby. Marlins, White Sox, Eric, Matt Shaw, Trey Turner, and Chris Bryant. Yeah, the case hits in baseball just don't really resonate either. Yep. All right, so I apologize, Michael Waka. You are off the board at 142, and 233 is gonna be good for second on the board. Connor Norby gonna be in there probably at the end. And your final pack of Finest right here. We have a blue auto, it looks like, so I hope it's a big one because you guys deserve it in this break. It's for the Twins. It's David Festa, 21 of 99. Minnesota. I thought it was 293. No, 233. David Festa for the Twins going to Andrew H. Big winner in the last break. The Breeze. Thomas Sajaci, X-Fractor, Connor Norby, Arelvis Martinez, and Jazz Chisholm. I'm officially pitching a shutout in this one on the one touches. I'm sorry, y'all. David Festa to 99. And your final box in this break. No one touch on the David Festa, I know. Final box in this one, Chrome to Light. I'm pitching a shutout right here. I'm sorry. Good luck. Two base autos. That's how it's going to go, huh? Ketel Marte. And there is J.J. Abolade, Jaron Duran, Devin Williams Refractor, Jackson Churio, Jeff McNeil, Youthquake of Jacob Wilson. We have an orange Geo to 25 coming up for the Red Sox. And that's Garrett Crochet, 2 of 25. For the Mets, 113 of 250, not quite high enough. Frankie Alvarez. Shohei cards are going to save this break, that's right. And Willie Adames, 61 of 99. Your final two autos, first one's for the Rays. That's Logan Driscoll. And for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what we're going to do? At the end of this break, I'm going to run a duck race for everybody. And somebody's going to get a $100 store credit.
Wow.
So that was, I'm going to give you guys a Dusty Break store credit duck race. That's just not how we want a break to go down. No $100+ cards. JMO, can you do me a favor and write down these names in just a second on the list somewhere? Or below the team list? All right, in this order, starting from the top to the bottom, can you please write down the A's? Yep. A's have the highest card in the break, followed by the Marlins, followed by the Astros, followed by the Phillies, and then finally the Rays at 165 was the floor. So these 5 teams right here will be in a race. Winner will get the $600 Ohtani and all the way down to the $50 Ohtani. I am sorry, the boxes in this one were not particularly great. Astros are going to cheat in the race. Let's take a look at our hits in this one, or lack thereof. And then after we do the race for the Ohtanis, we'll do a race for everybody in the break for a $100 store credit to the winner. I'm sorry. This was our first real dusty break of the evening, unfortunately. We've had 1 touches and hits and everything except this one. This has been our first one that kind of skunked out. I'm sorry, y'all. Finest MLB has been pretty good to us, but not tonight it wasn't. We do have a 4-year baseball to redeem us later on tonight, though. Yeah. Let's go ahead and box this one on up, and then we'll run those races. We got basketball coming up next. Basketball is our next break, followed by more baseball, and then we end our night with football. Yeah, too deep of the auto checklist for sure. Makes you feel like getting an Enrique Freeman auto is actually kind of special. All right, so these are the 5 teams in order right there. Let's drop them into a duck race. These are the 5 teams that qualified. Once again, the winner getting a Shohei Ohtani, PSA 10, Orange to 25. Second place is going to take on the Rose Gold, PSA 9 to 17. Third place gets the Refractor Gem. Fourth place gets the Aqua PSA 9. And fifth place gets the Refractor PSA 9. So in order. 30 seconds on the clock. And good luck. A's, Marlins, Rays, and Phillies and Astros. Hide your signals. The Stros are watching.
The wire.
That's funny. All right, first place. Oh my God, the Phillies from out of nowhere. Kevin R. Well, Kevin's got to be happy. Congratulations, Kevin. You have the PSA 10 Orange Ohtani. About $600 comp on that one. Congratulations. Second place was the Rays. You got the Rose Gold. That was Davin. Congratulations, Davin. Rando says, woohoo! Davin, you got the Rose Gold to 17. First break and you hit. Congrats, man. Third place was the Astros. Astros in that break was Dan Lee. Dan Lee, you've got the PSA 10 Refractor. Didn't Dan Lee get the, he got the Sparkle Pack earlier too? Yep. Aqua Refractor going to the Marlins and White Sox, Eric S. Yeah, it was kind of cool that, you know, there wasn't one team that just hogged up 3 spots. So, kind of a cool distribution. And finally, the Refractor PSA 9 went to the 5th place spot, the Oakland A's and Mark T. Mark T, congratulations. And I am sorry for everybody in this break. This was definitely the dustiest break of the night. I'm glad there were cards to give away. But I'm going to give somebody in this break $100 store credit just because it was a little bit dusty. I can't do this for every break, but this has been our first break tonight that wasn't great. So I'm going to throw all 27 of you in a duck race, 30 seconds on the clock. One of you is going to get $100 store credit. And we will add this to your count tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, like I said, I can't do it for every break, but I can do it every once in a while. I can't throw in a box in that one and then have that be dusty too. I'd rather just give somebody $100. The Yankees win everything, Mr. Robert Knight. Robert, we will add that to your account. Congrats, man. Beating out Christian and Tom. And that is going to do it for our break.